born great. Some achieve greatness. Some thrust themselves into greatness. Hello, viewers, and welcome to a program that you favor the most, where we engage you into a variety of heroes and heroines to share their past, their present, and their future. Guess who I have today on the show? I guess you've just seen him, Tanga. Tanga, Sando, what's up, my man? You look good.
Thank you. You look good too.
Thank you. Andy,
Of course.
Thank you so much for coming through to the show.
Ndinotenda ndine.
Tinotenda vanhu vakona nongozotanga kwaSando netumaitsong tunana mahobho tunana wake takambonetsa. You can just tell us a brief background about yourself.
Well, ndakazvarwa kuGomo. Ndikakurira muHighfield. Ndikaenda kuchikoro muHighfield. Patsungai nepaHighfield Secondary School. Ndikaenda kuchurch muHighfield. Salvation Army Corps. Kwandairidza mabhosvo ndichiimba mukwaya, kuchikoro ndaiimbawo futi mukwaya. Ndikazoitawo tumabasa, ndikabuda, ndikamboenda kuchikoro, asi ndichingoita music. Ndikazodzoka papaye, ndikaita music yangu, ndinofara kuti yakatambirwawo nevanhu zvakanaka.
Zvakanaka.
Yes.
Okay, but I understand tichimbotaura nyaya yekumusic kuti you took rwendo rwejazz munyika inonyanyodominitwa nesungura zvakanyanyisa. Ushinga uchangori papi?
Nyaya yejazz inongondinakidza pakuti akati ndinoridza jazz ndiani. Anyway, ndinoridza hangu jazz. If we talk about what is jazz in the context, improvisation. Because that's what jazz is all about, improvisation. But music andoridza inini, it's township music. So then I can play township jazz or contemporary African music.
Okay.
Ndinopinda mu jazz because I improvise. I also sing in tongues. And tunozviziva.
Right.
Ndakuimba in tongues. I'm improvising. Ndo jazz ho wangu iwo. But the basis ye music yangu is Afro. It's your GT, it's your everything.
Okay.
You know, tinozongoita kuti ite contemporary urban kwatakabvawo, of course, taking, you know, you are what you are because of who you are and where you come from.
True.
Yeah.
All right. I understand at a very young age you joined the Harare Mambos.
Yeah.
And back then, magitara related to Urumbi. How was the experience for you then?
Vaiti marombe vakomana, not vasikana. Yeah, okay, of course. I think because music then, especially if you go out of the church, it is mabawa. And inevitably, some of those societal problems, they cling to musicians because even vanga were exposed more than other people.
Sure.
And, you know, then they weren't schools to teach people how to be professional, how this is a talent and you have to grow it. And, you know, and you have to give it to the people. But you don't have to be wayward. It's not necessary to be wayward. Of course, you know, teenager type. All
right, let's talk of your very long stay in America. Why did you decide to leave the country?
Well, ndakabva during time ya conscription, you know, the government then wanted to conscript young people into the army to fight other young people who were fighting for our independence then. So obviously apana munhu aida kugara. So of course vamwe vakagara zvavo, but achaida saka taibuda tese chiti toda kuenda kuhondo, you know, but vamwe vakaenda kuhondo, isusu vamwe takagara muexile tikazoitawo rombo rakanaka rekuwana scholarships through the struggle, through the, you know, the struggle itself. and then ndopa ndakazobuda kaenda ku States.
I know, okay. But was a social media mjarawana nongotara zvakasiyana akati Tanga aenda ari FBI akati Tanga maumbo zvinhu zvinenge zvatiome mbichana achingoexpagorita iva baba tiyatsonzo.
Okay. No, I worked within a department in a shop called Tower Records, which was a premier record supermarket during that time. I think it had 4 or 5 floors of. So I worked in the security and marketing department. Worked together with the New York Police Department. Tichibata vanhu nekubata vanhu nekubata vanhu. That's what that. Yeah.
Tanga zimsaladi. Well, I'm a big fan of yours. Well, I'm a big fan of yours. I told you to back there and I work and I'm and I can go see and But then my favorite is Nyedzi. So you can just want to tackle it a bit to win a break.
Oh.
Mungu akatimbicha to attend a break.
Maziso ako akanaka ende unozviziva directives nyenyezi dzomugobera. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes, I got Tanga Sando right here on Living Legends. Join us after this short break.
Double 90-10. Numbers ever phony. Double 90-10. Sabadadi wawa, sibidi bidam sam sadadi.
Yes, I got Tanga Sando right here on Living Legends, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having fun. This is the second segment of Living Legends. Yes. Yeah, so the inspiration behind Maoba. I know when you came big, it became a greatest hit. Mafanzenyu akabashka chimbresa and ngokanganwai akabawedzera number. Tombotara zve inspiration, tostara zve experience ekutambirika kwesong.
Okay.
Where did it come from?
It's funny because I wanted to get some of my friends interested in the project.
Okay.
So Boto Nyamundera.
He's right here.
Yeah, right on.
Okay.
Tanga. So I said, I've got this idea of, sort of bringing back the township vibe, bringing back the township rhythm and the concepts, but in a different way, but without losing. So I want to do an album, Ndibazireo.
Okay.
Yeah, was on Bazir. So we recorded this album. I think it was called GT. Okay. Giraffe, GT. And then we had all these brilliant songs, or so we thought. Number 1 to number 5. Saka Tashota Manje 6. So I'd written this song talking about economic issues. But then I changed because of a story that happened. Back then, where actually a security guard, had dealing with small house, chef.
Actually, I didn't want to ask you.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it wasn't me. It was somebody else.
Okay.
I just happened to know the happenings at that time. Okay. Somehow.
All right.
By association. So, Muskana akauya during the weekend.
Okay.
Achida kuona chef wangu wakumba wakwenda kubasa.
Okay.
Saka vaisangana ku office. Saka musi wakaona pana guard. Funganga nyowani here. Sikanzi toda kunoona Mr. Ningirikini.
Alright.
Mr. Ningirigini. Saka gada gada.
Bana.
Hakuna hakuna tidi aiwa kana usatoti please aungambopapinda pano.
Okay.
So you know what happened, chef akazoziva kuti munhu uya you know saka God akatozombochinjwa. Yeah, and that God is around.
Okay.
He works somewhere in Harare.
Also, it's based on a true story.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Story Nije
Yeah.
embracement when
Yeah. So then we added that, and that became the hit.
I know.
Yeah.
So how did you embrace knowing your fans have accepted the song very well?
No, it was nice because obviously coming back from a long stay out of the country, you didn't know what the reception would be like,
Yes.
whether they would relate to it. But obviously, because I'm Zimbabwean and I'm playing Zimbabwean music, they related to it. And I suppose they also related to the content, because the content was basically a social advice, ngati respectane, irregardless of one's work or whoever it is. That was the whole message.
I know.
In the song.
Okay. Tambotara Bakomana Wekwa.
Yeah.
It became a greatest song back then. Tina Peter Ndovu.
Yeah.
Anafabish. Things were just nice. Inspiration of that song. And were you expecting Tima fans at Tambira?
Well, that song is inspired from a folk song from a long time ago, where we used to sing in school. Tichenda kumabhora, ndiwavo vakomana vekwedu. So it wasn't. It was just like that, and how we love our warriors, So it felt good doing it, and we were having fun then with Bothwell in the studio, and I was playing all kinds of instruments, including the lead guitar.
Okay.
But it came out very nice. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know you got greatest hits like Buhera, Mahobu, Chachid, Ananyenyedzi, Anapaida Moyo, then they came out Waki, which happened to have been rejected in the studios. And then, boom, it became a hit at one point. Do you want us to take through that experience?
Yeah, okay. Initially, I didn't get, the record companies then didn't think that that music would be sellable or likable. They thought it was too, too, I don't know. But anyway, but I believed in it, and a lot of people believed in it, and I played it at functions, and people loved it. So that's how that story went. So, I suppose the lesson is if you believe in something, really believe in something, and you work hard at it, and you work to the best of your ability to get the best product out, this is the likelihood that people will like.
All right. I understand Kufio, kumkomone Pafio. And you have built up, Pafiochi?
Well,
too easy. All right. Inspiration, Dave. The
whole idea is to have entertainment. I come from an entertainment background, and I've always looked for people who could help me achieve that dream. And the people who are there right now who are utilizing the place are doing very well, because they have bands nearly, Friday, Saturday, every so that is a good boost for live entertainment and live music in Zimbabwe. So I thank them greatly for that, for realizing my dream through them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Years ago, Tanga Sando, writer and living legends, join us after this break. The last and final segment on Living Legends, and I'm just having fun with Tanga Sando right here, talking of the great years, the experience in New York, in few amongst other things. Tanga, all right, I know you've worked with Anna, greatest people like Anna Jethro, Louis Tanga, Tanga instrument to play and
For me, the guitar presents the most opportunities because then I can play and I can sing.
Okay.
Whereas I also play wind and horn instruments, brass instruments like trumpet, trombone, keyboards, a variety of instruments. I would like to play any instrument. I think I can play any instrument.
It's okay. All right. Let's talk of piracy. I know this has affected most musicians, and you've been in this game for over a long time. How have you been able to overcome it?
You can't overcome it.
Piracy.
Yeah, you can't overcome it until there's legal recourse for people who sell. It's as simple as that. You know, if munhu akabatwa achipirata
Achibhena zvake.
wani wekubhena wekubhena anofanira kuiswa mujeri ari kutengesa anofanira kuiswa mujeri but it looks like izvo zviri kutadzikwa. So as long as there's no deterrent, we're just doing this for other people to gain from kukohwa pavasina kurima.
All right. I know kuti legend munhu azonzi munhu ane zita kuti rizoumbike. I know kuti pane vanenge vakabatsiridza vakadiscover vakanecha vakabatsiridza vakapusha. Do you have any people that you like to think kuti maybe if it wasn't for Ningi and Ningi in any other way I wouldn't have been where I am right now?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. Obviously, I would like to thank anybody I crossed paths with in my musical journey, because in one way or other they contributed to who I am.
Yes.
So for me to pinpoint exact people, it will be difficult. But for all those people who I interacted with in my life, and for all the institutions, the Salvation Army, the leaders like Green Jangano, and other contemporaries that I've seen working, because you are influenced by what other people are doing. Even now, you are influenced by what other people are doing, especially those who are doing things successfully. So you learn from them and you tend to emulate. But creatively, what you are is your history. So everything that you went through, people that you met, courses that you took, functions that you played for, and makes you who you are, and in this case, who I am.
All right. So before we come to you, we visited a few of your fans, and then they would tell us things they want to know about Tanga. The other thing is Tanga takes time before he releases again. What are your fans expecting from you this time?
It's amazing because I've got a lot of material that I record and record and record. Sometimes I haven't been able to put it to the public, but there's a lot of material, and right now I'm on my way now to try and give it to the public. I've got a song called Mari. Money. Money. Unoiketa marika. Yeah, everybody loves money. So does Philip Chiangwa, who is on this record. Takatora ka snippet ke prayer yake, because I thought it was very representative of what a lot of people are doing in their bedrooms.
All right, so there is a Tanga Sando who's looking at us right now. Do you have anything that you want to say to the upcoming musicians so that they can be where you are right now?
Well, as usual, it's I know some people say don't work hard, work smart. But in this industry, you've got to work hard because you've got to know your chops. Whether it's singing, whether it's playing an instrument, and then you have to believe in what you're doing, and don't copy and paste every time.
Okay. True.
But I would like to say there's a lot of creativity right now going on in Zimbabwe. And to the youngsters, I say, well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
So, hi, Tanga Sando, right here on Living Legends. Thank you so much for watching the show. What a wonderful and lovely 30 minutes we had for you guys. Unfortunately, the show ends right here, but do not worry yourself, because next week we are back again, same time, same place, with another legend. But if you've got comments, contributions, the details are appearing on the screen right now, or you think you're Living Legend and you want us to pay a visit, do not hesitate. Feel free to contact us on the number that is appearing. So from myself, Maslin Wandamakara, the Living Legends production crew that has been running around to make this show a success, Tanga, Wekwa, Sando, SB International Expo, it's goodbye and have a lovely week.
Maziso wako kanaka, nyenye tito muko vela. Kanaka.